built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Cougars offense comes on the field first today. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Grab down the middle. It's Thurman. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down after that completion.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Big moment early in this championship game for third down coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Young. Here he goes. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. The defense scoops it up. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, BYU. A scoop and score. And this place is going crazy.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off. It works out and it gets him a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive. Excellent field position. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Stop right. The line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Trying to get to the end zone, they'll run it left. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, it gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Caught in the backfield. It's Sanford. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Houston has moved into the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Over the middle, it's Thurman. Yeah, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
And here's the return from inside the 5. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Takes the toss, heads to his right. They can't stop him. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
1st down and 10. And the same runner's got it again. No way to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. Finds his man. It's Givens. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch. It's Phillips. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Back to throw again. Catch made over the middle. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Sanford. Defense will make the stop, but it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And it's BYU in the lead. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Pulls it in. It's Smith. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Hit as he throws it deep. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They'd love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
Second down, looking to throw it. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient. This is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
He makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. The Cougars pick up enough for a first down here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Givens. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They look to throw it here on second down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains 10 after that miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
The short completion of the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That pass is caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Throw to the running back in the flat. Looks like BYU will have the first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Cougars will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Short throw complete to the tight end. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. Looking to chuck it again. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Now it's second down here. Quick throw. The catch is made. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Caught in the flat of the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain on the pitch and catch. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Cougars looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, BYU.
Body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense once again driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Short connection to the tight end here. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. 3 first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. 1st down. He's looking to throw the football. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple of plays before the half. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's looking to scramble. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Toss play to the outside. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Sanford. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looks like he's going to run it. He's got enough for the first down and still going. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Houston getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The back's got it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They've got the lead, but hadn't settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. They trap him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
With the catch, it's Givens. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The pocket breaking down. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's from the pocket, complete over the middle. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
He finds the running back in the flat. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
ahead up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And the tailback's got it again. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A quick juke. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Cougars come to the line with first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
BYU has the lead here, Kurt. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. To keeper trying to get to the marker. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Looks left and finds his target there. Nope, he is stopped short. So the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. The offense going with the hurry up.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Breaks free. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
And he's able to get the boot away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It tests the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Sanford. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Ball handed to the running back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
Running with purpose. Oh, he loses the football. Scooped up on the defense.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense starts with a short field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
The shotgun handoff here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. BYU has now moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made by the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Inside give now from the shotgun. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And the Cougars will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Touchdown, Brigham Young. And the route is on. we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. And they hand it off to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. He'll ride the back again here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot and try something else.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. Champions of the Big 12 have become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.